I have a small collection of Vinylmation from Disney, which I love, and I keep getting a couple more because my husband keeps ordering them for me, so that's kind of cute. And I keep my colored pencils up there, and I think that's empty. And that's just kind of like video camera stuff, and I've got some like alcohol and water and jars and stuff. And then this is part of my circle cutter that goes with that. And then these are my Stampin' Up! Punches that I really don't use them often enough to put them, and I don't have room for all of them, so those are just kind of like the ones that I don't use very often. But then this is actually one that I use really often, so I keep it right here. Yeah. Just because my other ones like it are up there and I can't reach, I'm really short. I'm only 5 feet tall, so that one just stays there so I can reach it better. I keep my Stampin' Up! Stamps right here, the clear mount ones, which I would rather have them closer to the other ones, but they're just really hard to store efficiently in the Jetmax cubes because of just the size and shape of them. So they're there and I'm just dealing with it. These are just all random like tags, and mostly tags, a couple of envelopes and stuff. And so some of them are already made tags, and there's like those Tim Holtz tickets and all that kind of stuff. Some of them are already made and some of them are blank, so whenever I need something I just kind of search through that. I like keeping things all kind of that I can root through. I like rooting through things, so that's my way of doing it, but I don't want to root too much, so I like things kind of like vertical and I can root through it that way. That seems to be my style of scrapping, so that's how I'm storing things. And case in point, these letters. So, yeah, I try to keep all of my alphabets here in the same section of my craft room. So these are letter stamps. So these are all alphabet sets right here. And these are my thickers. Yeah, I'm a little crazy about thickers. I have to stop. No, I don't. I still need to get the new Amy Tangerine ones, but then I'm gonna stop. These are my thickers that are like too used up to use anymore. Like all that's left is Y's and Q's and Z's and stuff, but you'd think I would throw them out, but no, I keep them. And then these are my small letter stickers that I have for making smaller words. So that's my main letter area, and then I also do have this hanging on my wall which stores my chipboard and also some extra die cut alphabets. And I never use these, so I don't know why I have them, but I should get rid of them. But I can't. And then I keep sketches. I also never use those. They're up there. Up here is mostly all decorative stuff. I've got some glitzy blooms in there, which are the flowers that I used to make. I keep my camera there. I never use it. I use my iPhone for most of my photography. My bind it all, and then just like decorative stuff. And that has some extra stamped and colored images. And I think that's about it. Oh, my picture mate, that's new. So this is my picture mate printer, and it's awesome. And I can print wirelessly from my iPhone and just say, yeah, I want to print that, and it comes out right here. It's awesome. It's so tiny and it's cute, and it folds all up into a cube if I wanted it to. This goes down, and then if I took that paper out, that comes down, and it's just like this cute little white cube that you would never suspect is actually a printer. So, but I keep it all up and ready to go, so because I can print from anywhere in the house. And then it's nice because when I'm doing Project Life, I just come and I pick up whatever has printed out all week. Like whenever I take a picture, if I think it's Project Life worthy, I'll print it right then and there. And then when I come down on Thursday, I just pick up everything off of that. So it's really cool. Okay. So we have my Jetmax stuff. Oh, look. I have a Tassimo machine in here. I know, I'm so spoiled, you guys. But my husband is a real coffee connoisseur, and I convinced him to get a Tassimo last year, and I really enjoy it, but he really is a bit of a coffee snob. He's not really a snob, but you know, he likes his coffee a certain way. So, so anyways, we were talking about it, and he just said, why don't you take that downstairs to your scrap room? So that's where it is, and now I get to make myself fresh coffee whenever I want to down here, which is really awesome. Yeah, so up there is my dress form that I hang my scraps of ribbon. There's my grand caliper, my Tassimo machine. Up there's where I keep extra Tassimo boxes. They fit perfectly in that. Let me show you. Look at how perfectly they fit. And then I keep my re-inkers in that. I don't have many re-inkers. There's like 3 in that great big giant box. And those are just like nonsense. I shouldn't even, whatever. They're just pretty things in jars that I never use. Okay, so mostly on the top here is cardstock. I have, it's not really organized all that great, but I have, this is Stampin' Up! Cardstock, and then the patterned Stampin' Up! Paper. It's like in their cardstock colors, and it's tone on tone, and I really love that for making cards. And I have the brights and their in colors from last year. And then these are more kind of tone on tone cardstock. These are the Swiss dots from Basil, so I put them with those because they're both kind of like tone on tone. And then these are the in color cardstock from Stampin' Up. And then this is Stampin' Up! Colored cardstock, and it's all mixed up. It's kind of roughly organized by color family or whatever they're calling it these days. And then these are all the neutral Stampin' Up! So I have a lot of white and crumb cake and vanilla and that sort of thing. But also in here is like, what's this called? I think it's called Nina. It's for Copic markers, and then another one. And just some other, this is American Crafts white. So this is kind of like all my neutrals with Stampin' Up! Over here and then non-Stampin' Up! Over here. This is other cardstock, so American Crafts and also Coordinations. And then what's in here? Oh yeah, this is crappy cardstock. It's solid core, so I used to use it for my Cricut. And I don't know how it's going to cut in my Cameo, so I might be getting rid of that soon. And then this is 8.5 by 11 crappy cardstock. And then this is where I keep all of my craft and white. I got some of this, oh my god you guys, I love this stuff. I got some of this white wood grain paper. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I got it from Studio Calico at the last, like going off, the last sale thing. And then this is Studio Calico cardstock. So this is, I think it's Basil, but this is the craft cardstock. And then also whenever I have leftovers from my kits, I'll just stick it in here if it's a full sheet. And then this is my, just a variety of different crafts. I have lots of crafts now thanks to, yeah, thanks to YouTube friendliness. Those are old mat stacks, and these are my 6x6 paper packs, mostly old basic gray, and my Mind's Eye Lost and Found, so that's what's in there. Then I keep my longer pieces of ribbon that isn't on spools on these ribbon rings, and it's organized by color, so there's a different ring for each color, and then a bunch for neutrals right there. And then that's my daughter's Mother's Day present, so I put that up there. Over here I have kind of like room to grow. This is stuff I'm going to be sending out. These are Studio Calico empty bags. I know, I'm crazy. This is, I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, this is all like Hambly and vellum and die cut paper. It's kind of like special, mostly see-through paper. And then, oh yeah, these are digital images that, like printables and stuff that I printed up. They're not very good quality. They're not printed very well. And then this is all my Stampin' Up! Patterned paper, which I never use. I don't know why I have so much of it. I should do something about that. And then I have my pattern paper stored by manufacturer using these Cropper Hopper, whatever these are called, and like, and they're labeled October Afternoon and that sort of thing. But then some of them don't fit in, like I don't have many of those, so I also use these, like, these are just like the dividers. So sometimes I use those as well. So that's all my Mind's Eye paper, and then that's all Sassafras paper, and that's all like Cosmo Cricut paper. So I have it all organized by manufacturer, and that seems to work for me. I don't know, I was thinking about going by color, and oh, I just can't. Anyways, So it's all organized by manufacturer. You don't need to see it. And then I've got like stacks right here. I don't really use this stuff very much. And then this is random paper I don't use very much. These are mostly empty. This is sort of where I keep current projects that I'm kind of working on. And then this is where I put stuff to dry. And then this is just, this should be here because it's something current that I'm working on. And I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, just more kind of current stuff all goes there. This is Project Life cardstock. And then this is kind of art paper, and I keep my, this is the picture mate. It comes with ink and photo paper together, and so you buy the whole pack, and then they're supposed to both run out at the same time, and they mostly do. Like, you usually have a bit of paper left over, but not too much. So that's kind of cool. Then I have my flowers are in here, just organized by color in different little cubbies. I don't use flowers very much. I don't know why I have so many. And then my chipboard is in here, and I like rifling through things, so this is what I do. I just kind of like go like this when I'm looking for something. I keep my buttons here, organized by color. I got a bunch of these green ones through Studio Calico in their grab bags, so I couldn't possibly put all those in there, so I'm just keeping them separate. And then, I'm gonna go back up. Hang on, what am I doing here? So these are all mostly stickers and kind of flat embellishments. So I keep all my borders and bordery stuff. Even like, you know, this was the manufacturer's strip. I just throw it in with the borders. So I've got a bunch of, you know, crepe paper borders, and just mostly anything that's long and narrow, I put in there. This is mostly journaling stickers and journaling flat things. So that's where I just, those jelly bean sprouts and stuff. And these are just random stickers that are not journaling. And I just throw them in there, and I just root. And I love rooting. It's kind of fun. You discover things. And then, where did that other one go? Then I have rub-ons right here. I use these mostly for mixed media. I don't use them in scrapbooking very much. And then these are words. I haven't labeled that properly yet, but any word stickers that I have, I just keep here. And then, look what I did with my ribbon, you guys. My ribbon drawer. La. I did this. I put a ruler on there. I just drew it on with a slick writer, and I have my ribbon scissors right here, so I can measure it out and cut it right there. And then I also keep a little roll of tape so that when I'm done, if I've lost the little piece of tape that's holding it together, I can just get another piece. So I keep, and this is just kind of like floating around, but it should go over on the other ribbon rings. But, so I love, love, love this. This is so awesome. It's so much fun coming and getting ribbon these days. So, and then for tape and twine, most of my tape is most of my tape is washi tape, and I don't have a ton of twine or anything, but what I've got is right here. And then these are like 7 Gypsies tapes, most of these, and Tim Holtz, and colored duct tape and pink hockey stick tape. And this is from the hardware store, and more, I don't know what this is. This might be hockey tape too. It's too narrow. I don't know what it is. And yeah, I don't know what these are, but they're cute looking tapes. Yeah. These are kind of current kits, including like design team kits and that kind of thing. This is where I keep my Tassimo pods. And then this is all like mini album stuff. And these are card blanks and envelopes. So I don't actually have many card blanks anymore, but I also keep like the insides of cards, like card liners, I guess I call them. And then these are cards that I have made, that I just kind of root through when I need a card for somebody. And tools, so I have my Creative Memories border punch, and just like random tools in there. I used to have deco scissors and stuff, but I don't have them anymore. I give them to my kids. And then that's where I keep all my photos that I've printed up too many or whatever. I just keep them in there. And then along the bottom 9 drawers are my scraps. I sort my scraps by color, and as I've mentioned, I like rooting through things, and so if I need a red, I just root through my red. And so, see, there's also blue in here, but I go through this so often that if I'm looking for blue and I can't find the blue I want, I'll sometimes say, oh, wait a minute, isn't there a red polka dot that has that? Because I use this a lot, so I'm pretty familiar with what's in these drawers. And like, you know, here's the blue. So it's blue dominant. So yeah, there's yellow in here, but these are mostly blue. And then this is like grays and whites. Mostly, oh, that shouldn't be in there. And then these are browns and creams. And then this is multicolor. So anything that I really, like, which color would I possibly go with for this? So I just put it in there whenever there's something that's so multicolor. And some of these are arranged by, like, I'll put a page protector. This is all October Afternoon scraps, just because October Afternoon paper goes so well with itself that I wanted to keep the scraps separate. And then in here are just some old kits, mostly Scarlet Lime, but also some kits that I put together, and then just some, like, stuff. So, I do have to keep my humidifier running in here. Oh, I didn't tell you about these. These are just, they fit perfectly there. I wasn't able to use that space until now. I keep my Stampin' Up! Scraps down there, and then just like themed stickers and stuff I don't use very much, like, you know, vintage and card supplies and envelope boxes, and then vellum and transparencies I keep there. That's really the only thing that I use very much over there, but it's still good to have it all sorted nicely. My paints are all rummaged through because I bring them to work a lot to do mixed media work. I do like art journaling and stuff for like therapeutic art journaling at work. So yeah, a lot of my mixed media stuff kind of just stays in my car. And this room back there is really messy, so I'm not going to show you, but some of my supplies are in there. Like I keep my typewriter, and it's all set up and plugged in, and I can just go in and type whenever I need to. And then this you might be missing, because if you've watched some of my other videos, you'll remember that it used to be right here. Well, I just parked it back in the closet, and the drawers are over on that side. And so, because this is really just all mixed media and paint supplies, so I just kind of keep it there, but it allows me to get my wax paper is right there, which I use a lot when I'm scrapbooking, and my paper towel. So I wanted to have access to those two things, but I didn't necessarily need it out in the room here, so I just pushed it back. And then this is just a Sterlite container that I use for random, like, extra stuff, like bind it all stuff and stuff I bought too much of, and yeah, instructions and that kind of thing. So that's my room, guys. Thanks so much for watching,